Daryl and Brenda Shanefield of Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly would like to say a big congratulations to all area graduates. Good luck in the future and congratulations on a job.
Live coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation will begin shortly. Coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation is brought to you by Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, K&L Services, Newman Pools, and Old Hickory Golf Club. Live coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation will begin shortly. Live coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation will begin shortly. Coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation is brought to you by Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, K&L Services, Newman Pools, and Old Hickory Golf Club.
Daryl and Brenda Shanefield of Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly would like to say a big congratulations to all area graduates. Good luck in the future and congratulations on a job well done. And remember, if you're planning a big graduation get-together, don't forget about the Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly almost world-famous brats. In the deli, tons of side salads and entrees that everyone loves, award-winning cakes from the bakery, and fresh-cut fruit is always tasty and ready to dish up. Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly. Better prices, better service. Better go.
K&L Services congratulates the Beaver Dam High School graduating class of 2022. K&L Services, a paper dimensions company, is your local leader in paper converting. If you're looking to begin your career, K&L Services has immediate full-time openings, offering a generous starting wage and benefits package. Stop in or visit K&L Services career page online at klservicesinc.com to apply. Congratulations to the 2022 seniors from K&L Services in Beaver Dam.
Congratulations, Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 from Newman Pools. You've worked hard for 4 years, you've persevered during difficult times, and now you're rewarded. High school has prepared you for the journey you begin now that you've graduated, and start down your individual paths to a bright future. All the best to the senior class of Beaver Dam High School from Newman Pools.
Old Hickory Golf Club knows that success and achievement comes from patience, focus, and knowing how to use a wedge. The team at Old Hickory congratulates the Beaver Dam High School graduating class of 2022. Take your grad and celebrate with Old Hickory, where Sunday afternoons are dedicated to families. 18 picturesque holes of championship golf, leagues, lessons, a gorgeous banquet space, relaxing outdoor patio, dinner service, and catering options. Follow on Facebook and learn more at oldhickorygolfclub.com.
The Beaver Dam Unified School District congratulates the class of 2022, honoring and celebrating all graduates. The class of 2022 exudes a level of fortitude and talent we can all be very proud of. Our Beaver Dam Unified School District is fortunate to have worked with and have gotten to know the students of this class, and we know there is much to celebrate. We hope many will return to our community to share their skills and passion. Success and happiness to our 2022 graduates in their future endeavors. The BD fam wishes you all the very best. Go Beavers!
Live coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation will begin shortly. Live coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation will begin shortly. Live coverage of the Beaver Dam High School Class of 2022 graduation will begin shortly.
Is that for the reading? The recorder's for the reading. starts. Then it goes Tyler to introduce. Sadie's speech, Tyler resumes. After Ren's, Abigail takes over, and then after Carl speaks, you close. And then that's it.
Welcome, everyone, to the graduation of the class of 2022. My name is Abigail Davidson, and I'm one of the student MCs for today's ceremony. At this time, if you are able, please rise and honor our country with the singing of our national anthem, led by Bel Canto.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Principal Mr. Russ Stronson for his remarks.
Thank you, Abigail. Good evening, family, friends, parents, grandparents, faculty, administration, and our school board. Welcome to the commencement ceremony of the Beaver Dam High School class of 2022. It is a great honor to be here this evening. I want to take a quick moment and thank our Buildings and Grounds team, Student Services, Administrative Assistants, Administration, and the families of our graduates who spent countless hours preparing for today's event. The class of 2022 has certainly seen some challenges, perhaps some challenges that most of us in the room never had to deal with when we experienced high school. Nonetheless, they made it to this culminating day we call graduation. I have had the privilege to serve as principal for 3 of their 4 years, no doubt the most complicated of their high school years, although freshman year is special in its own right. Throughout these 3 years, I was able to watch many of these students grow, not just physically, but academically. This class has demonstrated many of the core values Beaver Dam High School believes in. As this class prepares to venture out into the world on their own, I believe that they will be equipped to handle life's challenges that are still in front of them. This class has shown great perseverance that has helped build their character to be successful in our current world. YouTube star Grace Helbig said, "The only thing you can do in this life is pursue your passions, celebrate your bloopers, and never stop following your fear. Do not let fear stand in your way. Stretch yourself further than you have and take on new challenges, no matter how scary they may seem. You can get through it. It may not be easy, and just so you know, easy isn't always good." I wish all of you the very best as you move forward. It has been great to know so many of you. On behalf of the teachers, staff, and administration, we are so proud of all of you. Please keep in touch and let us know how your journey goes. Thank you, families, for allowing us to serve your students and for partnering with us. Be well, class of 2022.
Hello, I am Tyler Deals, the other student MC for tonight's ceremony. I would like to start off our student speeches this evening by inviting Sadie DeVries to the podium with her speech titled, "How Far Will We Go?"
Hello, everyone. I am very honored and excited to be here today to speak with my fellow classmates and community members before we part ways. I am thankful for each of my classmates, teachers, family, and friends who have joined us to celebrate our graduation. We have gone through so many different experiences together and learned so much along the way. Although this can be a sad time for some of us, it is also a monumental time in which we can choose where we want to go and what we want to do. There are many choices that we must make, starting with ones as soon as this ceremony is over. Just remember, the success or failure of our world depends on us and everyone here in the Fieldhouse going out of their way to do a little bit more in life for others. Today I will be talking about how one action can impact the world: a smile, a wave, a conversation. I know this concept may sound basic at first, but I assure you it matters more than you think. I'll start off with a story. Rosa Parks was a historical example of a small woman with big actions that impacted our country and the world. She refused to be told she couldn't vote and sat where no one else dared to sit on a bus one day to promote equality in our country. Her brave actions impacted so many people in the past to push forward, and she paved the way for all people to have their voices heard and to stand up in leadership positions. In the words of Rosa Parks, "I believe we are here on the planet Earth to live, grow up, and do what we can to make this world a better place for all people to enjoy freedom. One action truly can change the world, or even a person's day." You never know what someone else is going through, or what their day has been like, or even how you might affect them. Interestingly, 7 billion people in the world today have had a different experience and set of activities. The fast food worker who foolishly messed up your McChicken, or the other student drivers in the parking lot causing you irritation after school,
Or perhaps the doctor, who's 20 minutes behind, creating a wait time. Instead of being angry and quick to judge, it is essential to remember that there is always more to everyone's story. You never know what might have happened to that person before you interacted with them. Despite the way you are treated, staying lighthearted and kind can help someone get the encouragement that they need. The saying that you need to walk a mile in someone else's shoes before you judge them really is true. It is important to stay kind despite the challenging circumstances. Think before acting quickly when something doesn't go the way you planned it to be. Be positive to brighten a stranger's day. You never know when one act of kindness could save a life. Kindness can be the best medicine for someone who needs it. Continuing on, how can we make this difference for others? It can be as simple or as complicated as we make it. Now think for a second. After this ceremony concludes, what will you be doing? Maybe going out to eat and celebrating with family, or maybe just going home to relax. There can be convenient ways to contribute to making someone else's day, no matter what you are doing. Leave a kind tip and be understanding of your servers, as they are really busy. Hold the door open and smile at those you see leaving the high school later. Take a moment to smile at your classmates who are next to you right now. First to your right, and then to your left. It can be a simple gesture. Do the little things to demonstrate your character. Maybe it is more than just these small gestures. As kids, we are told to treat others the way you want to be treated, and I find this to be incredibly true. Maybe someone who is sitting alone is dying to talk to someone or just wants a friend, so go and talk to them. Maybe the person you walk past in the grocery store is feeling insecure, so a compliment about their clothes might make their day. I still remember one time I was in middle school and I was walking down the hallway, and a random girl told me that I was pretty. I haven't forgot about it, and it's amazing how a few words made me feel so special. As my title alludes, how far will this kindness go? Our own city has demonstrated this during the pandemic when so many people did kind things for others. First, I saw parades of cars celebrating birthdays throughout the city. In addition, I saw amazing volunteers show up to give hundreds and hundreds of bags of food to those in need. Finally, how about how our schools and teachers became innovative to adapt to online learning to help students? The pandemic was a challenge, but it also brought out a lot of kindness in our community. Just a few kind actions ended up turning into something so special that lifted the spirits of so many. One word or act of kindness can go a long way. You may not even know the effects that you have on another person. You could be the difference or the light that they needed during a challenging time. When everybody else is thinking about themselves, be the person who is thinking about others. Consequently, that is why it's important to show kindness and respect to everyone. In conclusion, small things really do matter. A minuscule interaction with one person could be a milestone for another. Not everyone will remember the names of every president, but we all know Rosa Parks, who is an example of how one person can change the world. People won't always remember what you look like or what you've accomplished, but they will remember how you treated others. So the next time you get the opportunity, go the extra mile, do the little things, and make someone else feel like they matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Sadie, for that inspiring speech. Now I would like to introduce the Beaver Dam High School Band and their rendition of This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. At this time, I would like to call Ren Nickel to the podium for his speech titled The Blink of an Eye.
Here we are. The day has finally come. Graduation day. A day that some may have yearned for years, and a day that others may have dreaded. Everyone has been telling us since our freshman year that these would be the fastest 4 years of our life. Never once did we think they would be right. But here we sit, 4 years later, and I bet they proved every single one of us wrong. These last 4 years were filled with many ups and downs. But through the hardest of times, we persevered together and made it here to walk this stage today. They say life goes by in the blink of an eye. My advice to you is to appreciate the moments you have before they are gone, because once they are, you'll be wishing you could get them back. Taking the time to reflect on past years in school can really make you realize how fast time flies. Elementary school seemed like the longest 6 years of my life. It's where we got our start. In kindergarten, we were first introduced to many of the people we know today. Hours spent outside on the playground, providing us with the most stress-free days of our lives. Life was so simple, and yet all we wanted to do was grow up. Endless amounts of imagination with a want to try everything. All you needed to make yourself happy was to be the line leader in the hallway, hold down the king spot in Foursquare, or beat the seemingly impossible obstacle course that Mr. Hallman had set up that day in gym class. Looking back at it now, it seems like forever ago. How much we have all changed since then. It's been 7 years since we last experienced those days. Just think, 7 years from now, we'll be 25 years old, potentially out of college and out in the real world. Some of you might even have a family of your own by then. My piece of advice is to take these next 7 years and hold on to every moment, because before you know it, you'll be at that age thinking back to your high school graduation, wondering where the past 7 years went. At least I know I will. Miraculously, we all ended up surviving the jump from elementary to middle school despite all of our parents' worries. When we first heard the words, Class of 2022, you may not have known exactly what it meant or why it was so special. As the years went on, we figured out that the number 2022 on our transcript was actually the year we were graduating. It seemed like an unattainable year that we would never actually reach. In fact, I'm curious if anyone in this audience still has their red or blue house t-shirt packed away from 6th grade camp. Trying to navigate the whole house system and which stairwell you were allowed to use was quite the challenge at the time. Students nervously anticipated finding out if they were in the same house as their friends. It seems like just yesterday, we walked the tape-divided halls of the middle school, and everything seemed so big. The halls were long, and the lockers were tall. We looked at the high schoolers back then, and were just waiting on our time to become the cool kids. Those drama-filled 3 years really prepared us for high school and helped us mature. Well, most of us. 6th grade was the introduction year. Everyone from around the town got thrown together in one school, and I swear some friend groups changed weekly. Most of us were more focused on the new hoverboards coming out or how many likes our newest Musical.ly got rather than our schoolwork. It was a quick wake-up call for sure. School seemed more about socializing and picking up on the new trends rather than learning. 7th grade came along, and fidget spinners and slime were the new hot topic. I'm sure you parents out there can remember that. Keeping them hidden from teachers was the main goal. It was tricky staying one step ahead of the legendary teacher, Mr. Bramer. Whether you went to St. Catherine Drexel, St. Stephen's, Beaver Dam Middle School, or even a school from a different town, I'm sure we all experienced the same moments, just with a different group of people. 8th grade came along, and we felt like we ruled the school. Although, isn't it funny that when we look at the 8th graders now, we think how small they actually are. Middle school dances. Do I even need to say any more on that? Those are really something else. Anxiously waiting all day in class just to be able to dance with your friends to the newest Flo Rida or Fetty Wap song. Not to mention, some of my favorite moments were the days right before a long break. You would get to hang out in a classroom with your friends and watch a movie you signed up for with snacks and no worries. Now, don't get me wrong, I sure don't wish I was that age again or still in middle school, but I'm sure we all miss that feeling of innocence and just being kids without constant stress lingering around. Although to many, we are still considered kids, we thought we were right on the verge of the real world. Transitioning from middle school to high school was probably the best thing that happened to most of us. When it comes to the things we learned in class over the years, it seems as though that takes a backseat to the other memories we made along the way. The moments that really stand out to me are the Friday night football games, packing the field house for volleyball or basketball games, wrestling under the spotlight on a Friday night, or how loud the family center would get anytime someone got laid out on the ice. These are some of the moments that really make high school special. Whether you loved it or hated it, I'm sure we can all agree that Mrs. Rybrandt blaring turkey time over the PA system made Thanksgiving week 10 times better. Or Mr. Dusterbeck leading the interesting teacher dance during the homecoming assembly. Other great memories also included dressing up in crazy outfits during Spirit Week and feuding with the other classes over who is best. Obviously, we all know it was us. Or sleepless nights spent studying or doing homework after a long day of school. Many students won't forget the busy, repetitive grind of attending school, practicing, rehearsing, working, and then waking up and doing it all over again, day after day. We constantly complained to our friends and family about how stressed we were, but in all reality, those were some of the most simple days we'll have. Whatever you made of your 4 years here at Beaver Dam High School, I hope you leave with no regrets and have checked a few boxes off of your bucket list. In conclusion, we are all on the brink of a new chapter in our lives filled with many unknowns. Nora Ephron once said, "Your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to lead." Use these last 13 years of school as a catalyst for your future. We have been taught so many valuable lessons to help us get through the hardest times in life. Even though you may never use Pythagorean theorem out in the real world, I'm sure you'll find your way. So look around today. Take in these last moments before we go our separate ways. Appreciate Beaver Dam High School one last time, because in the blink of an eye, it will all become a memory.
Thank you, Ren, for your words. At this time, I would like to invite the senior choir students to join the Beaver Dam High School Choir to sing Finale B from the hit Broadway musical Rent.
There is no future, there is no past. Thank God this moment's not the last. There's only us, there's only this. Forget, regret, or life is yours to miss. No other road, no other
For our last student speaker today, I would like to introduce Carl Weidler to give his speech titled Maybe IDK.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to start out by saying how grateful and honored I am to be here tonight, alongside my fellow classmates, as we prepare to take our first steps toward the rest of our lives. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank all of the faculty and staff at Beaver Dam High School for helping us through the challenges of the past 4 years and preparing us for our futures outside of this building. And to all the parents, families, and friends of all graduates here tonight, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for helping us get to where we are tonight. As we prepare to step foot off this campus for the last time as students at BDHS, I know that we all have different plans for our futures, and I would like to start by wishing everyone the best of luck in all their future endeavors. I know that some of us, including myself, plan to attend college, while others are entering the workforce, some are joining the military, and still others are taking a year off to find what they love and want to do for the rest of their lives. No matter what we choose to do after graduation, there is one constant found on all of our paths. Amidst all the joy and excitement of our lives, we will experience times of hardship and confusion. There will be times when you don't know what is going on or what to do next, and times that you will question the decisions that you've made up to that point, thinking, I don't know, wondering if you made the right choice as an 18-year-old about what you want to do for the rest of your life. It's only natural that we'll experience these feelings down the road. And you know what the good thing is? It's completely fine. No one knows what their future holds. So try things, make mistakes, change your mind. It will all end up exactly how it's supposed to be in the end, even if it may seem scary at the time. I'm sure that almost everyone here that you look up to, whether that be friends, parents, or teachers, have all experienced this, and many of them have changed their minds and not stayed on the path they chose as a teenager. And hey, they turned out fine. So, as you go on through this journey of life, remember that it is okay to not know what's coming next, to think to yourself, I don't know. And remember that it is fine to make mistakes and change your mind. As legendary baseball player Babe Ruth said, never let the fear of striking out stop you from playing the game. Writing this speech has made me take a trip down memory lane, reminiscing about all the fun times I've had over the past 4 years. I've remembered so many things that I thought I had forgot, from how quiet the school was when everyone left for state championship basketball games, as you see, 3 in a row up there, to the rushes I felt while acting or playing sports for BDHS. Of course, with all the joys I have remembered, there have also come some regrets and confusion. The last 4 years have been interesting, to say the least. When we first stepped foot in the Commons as freshmen, I think we all expected these years to be a lot different than how they ended up going. I would like to think that we had a pretty normal freshman year, despite how different it may have seemed. As many of us soon found out, the high school was a lot stricter than the middle school, and worst of all, we actually had to do our homework. However, sophomore year didn't waste much time proving how normal freshman year really was. From the shutdown in March of our sophomore year to varied schedule changes and mandates, no one ever really knew what the future would hold. No one even knew what the next day would look like. These setbacks often left us confused, thinking 3 words: I don't know. Despite these setbacks, we followed the pride rules of BDHS and persevered through it all, as difficult as it may have seemed. Even with all the unexpected challenges that we faced them together and were able to get through them, all while having fun and making memories that will last a lifetime. I know that personally, I've made so many memories over the past 4 years that I will be eternally grateful for, as I hope all of you have as well. From the pep rallies where no one could beat the staff in tug of war, to state championship basketball games, to dances and musicals, I've enjoyed so many amazing experiences here, and I would like to thank you for them all. One specific memory I have comes from freshman orientation, when I was a scared freshman coming to the big high school from a small private school. After we had finished all of our activities that day, My Link Crew leader told my group that as long as the 4 years ahead may seem, they go by so much faster than you anticipate, and to enjoy every second. Boy, was she right. The past 4 years have gone so fast, and I feel like I could spend another 4 years here and still not be done, as there's so much more here for me to learn and do, and so many more memories for me to make. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, I don't quite know what the message of this speech is supposed to be. You may also be wondering where my title comes from, as it does not follow any conventional grammar rules. Sorry, English teachers. This is the title of a song by artist John Bellion on his album, The Human Condition. This song has meant a lot to me, and has always been a song I go back to when I'm going through rough and confusing times, as the recurring theme of this song is, maybe I don't know, but maybe that's okay. As we go on through our lives, we will face many experiences where we don't even have the slightest clue of what's going on or what the future will hold, and that's fine. We've already experienced this in so many ways, especially throughout our time here, that this will come as a surprise to no one. No one has all the answers in life because that'd be too easy. It would take away all the fun that life brings. However, we've already been through so much here that there is no doubt in my mind that each and every single one of you will be able to handle it just fine. Because after all, maybe you don't know, but maybe, just maybe, that's okay. Thank you.
Carl, thank you very much for your speech. Let's give all of our student speakers another round of applause. Now, I would like to call Mr. Johnson back to the podium for some class acknowledgements.
In our presentation of awards, we would first like to acknowledge that on May 18th, students receiving senior awards and scholarships through the High School Scholarship Committee and faculty were recognized. The descriptions of these awards and recipients can be found in the Commencement program beginning on page 10. In addition to those scholarships awarded by the High School Scholarship Committee, students also receive monetary awards through both the Beaver Dam Scholarship Foundation and the Woods Masonic Foundation Scholarship. There are many other awards and scholarships that our students have received from other organizations, schools, and businesses. Most of the awards can be found in your program. At this time, I would like to acknowledge some students who were unable to be recognized last week at the ceremony. When your name is called, please rise for acknowledgement. The following students receive faculty honors recognition as voted on by the faculty and staff of Beaver Dam High School. Again, please rise for recognition as your name is called. Parker Dow. Logan Juno. Ben Scharfenberg. The following students earned youth apprenticeship recognition. Please stand when your name is called. Tristan Augustinix for hospitality and tourism. Kevin Gibson Jr. for hospitality and tourism. Nolan Huffman for hospitality and tourism. Melanie Mercado for hospitality and tourism. Cameron Norris for hospitality and tourism. Matthew Rowie for agriculture, food, and natural resources. David Thatcher for hospitality and tourism. The next student was recognized as the Physical Education Department's recipient of the Department Excellence Award. Additionally, this student received the VFW Clarence Keski Post 1163 Honor Award. Connor Strasser, please stand for recognition. One of the newest scholarships awarded this year on behalf of Good Karma Brands in memory of John Mosier went to Rebecca Radzuski. Please stand. Lastly, the Spirit and Inspire Male Award recipient this year went to Aiden Hintz. Please stand for recognition. Again, we would like to thank all of the groups that provided these generous contributions and awards for our students in recognition of their commitment toward their school and education. The highest academic award possible at Beaver Dam High School is the Valedictorian and Salutatorian Awards. These awards represent a tremendous amount of ability as well as an inspiring level of commitment to do your best at all times. They are joined with me on stage this evening. First, I would present to you the Class of 2022 Salutatorian, Brandon Zaz. It is my honor to announce the valedictorians for the Class of 2022. Sadie DeVries, Abigail Davidson, and Luke Diljak. Congratulations and thank you for sharing your talents and making the commitment to academics that we have here for you. All right, folks. At this time, I would like to invite you to take a moment for a short break, to stand, stretch, and check your cameras before we present the Class of 2022. Do we want to leave that there? Is that fine? Flowers, I think? Yeah, the flowers are good. All right. Yeah. All right. You're right here. Like a fish. All right, please be seated. You're ready, Mark. Go ahead. Superintendent DeStefano, President Chad Prevey, and the Board of Education. It is at this time I present to you the graduates of the class of 2022. In doing so, I attest that they have successfully completed requirements set forth by the state of Wisconsin and the Beaver Dam Unified School District. As such, they are hereby earned their high school diploma.
Mr. Tronson, as the superintendent of the Beaver Dam Unified School District and representing administrator for the Board of Education, it is my honor to accept the class of 2022 as our newest graduates. Their journey has been nothing less than remarkable, and their resilience has been inspiring. I am proud of what they have accomplished, and I am confident that their journey of success has only just begun. Congratulations, students, families, and friends.
Jada Alloway. Zania Alvizino. Virginia Amore. Donovan Anderson. Caleb Apel. Michaela Arnold. Zane Arthur. Layla Ashley. Tristan Oskanovich. Isaiah Balls. Calum Barajas. Jaden Barstow. Aaron Bates. Austin Bailing. Alexander Benter. Marco Bobadilla Mancinas. Erica Bach. Erica Bader. Porfirio Bolenos. Amir Bowie. Chloe Bradley. Caitlin Breaker. Elise Brown.
Gavin Braun. Julia Breeze. Andrea Brooks. Bethany Brown. Daniel Brown. Gavin Brown. Josephine Brooke. Tyler Bunkowski. Zachary Burheit. Caitlin Butler. Marzell Carter. Laisha Castro Coulis. America Chapa. Annika Chapman. Abigail Chavez. Orlando Chavez. Xavier Chavez. Moses Cisneros. Carrick Creason. Brandon Daly. Abigail Davidson. Pippa Davison.
Hector De La Cruz. Sadie DeVries. Samuel DeVries. Sierra Durkee. Haley Deals. Tyler Deals. Luke Diljack. Aubriana DeStefano. Parker Dow. Owen Doyle. Caleb Dre Valentine. Luke Eberly. Jose Enriquez Hernandez. Diego Escamilla. Jahir Espinosa Palayo. Reina Estrada. Colton Fakes. Rachel Falkenham. McKenna Simmons. Steve Flores. Destiny Forshee. Ashley Frank. Natalie Franke.
Brandon Freiberg. Charles Friedel. Emily Gable. Tiffany Gaffner. Jackson Galani. Peter Garcia. Rayanne Guyan. Dominic Jensmer. Haley Gerardin. Genevieve Gilmore. Kevin Gibson. Damian Ray. Garrett Gaspaderic. Sarah Grennan. Marite Guatemala. Tyler Gunther. Flor Maria Guerra. Corey Gundert. Shelby Gundert. Corey Hagan. Gracie Halfman. Carter Hammis. Matthew Hansen.
Chloe Harkins. Haley Harrelson. Joseph Heft. Braden Helbing. Matthew Hendricks. Gabrielle Henman. Summer Hicks. Aiden Hintz. Caden Hoffman. Cougar Hoffner. Nolan Huffman. Tymira Jackson. Caden Jimenez. Lalisa Johnson. Lindsay Jones. Logan Juno. William Kaufman. Seth Kiekefer. Jordan Kirkberg. Sophia Kircher. Brett Kirkland. Emma Klakow. Brock Klumpers.
Brett Kong. Isabella Kraus. Drayden Keel. Marshall Cool. Madeline Ladrin. Brady Laffler. Sarah Lansness. Brandy Lang. Jack Loudy. Truman Lysis. Jacob Lemke. Nicholas Learman. Simon Lumens. James Looper. Catherine Lopez Hernandez. Nicholas Ludowies. Logan Lund. Kalila Mabry. Elise Mangan. Jocelyn Marcourt. Justin Marquis. Ana Martinez.
Francisco Martinez Padilla. Jacob Mays. Jared McNutt. Summer Meixner.
Hunter Menifee. Melanie Mercado. Quinn Meshke. Megan Milkey. Magdalene Milan. Madison Miller. Leo Morris. Rigo Nares. Allison Nelson. Autumn Nelson. Jasmine Nelson. Natalie Nelson. Kyler Newberger. Logan Lyendorf. Haley Newman. Ren Nickel. Cameron Norris.
Xavier Olenketo. Colin Paul. Violet Petum. Abigail Petrick. Cole Pedersen. Madeline Pintar. Guadalupe Ponto. Paige Postuma. Paige Prazalowitz. Ashton Prewe. Madeline Pritchard. Parker Radig. Samantha Radig. Caitlin Ron. Ellie Ramirez. Alexis Rangel. Matthew Rowie. Caden Reeby. Declan Ranke. Jimena Renovado. Misael Rivera. Mario Rodriguez.
Yadiel Rodriguez. Claudia Rodriguez Escamilla. Ella Rue. Riley Ruckert. Rebecca Rajeski. Naomi Saylor. Autumn Sanchez. Isabella Sauer. Tracy Saylor. Taylor Schaefer. Benjamin Scharfenberg. Summer Schmidt. Andrew Shanewetter. Leah Scherner. Hunter Schroffnagel. Owen Schroffnagel. Mary Schuett. Riley Schwartz. Damon Saramet. Maxwell Sether. Mackenzie Seifzer. Evan Sharkey. Brady Shaw.
Brendan Simon. Elena Smith. Alex Soto. Samuel Stanton. Hayden Stotts. Cade Steemsma. Jacob Steinmetz. Brody Stofflet. Michael Stofflet. Wyatt Straseski. Connor Strasser. Colin Strablow. Ashley Sukamel. Caden Teichmiller. Tenkin Tao. David Thatcher. Grayson Theodosio. Logan Thomas. Allie Thompson. Allie Thompson. Tatiana Tejerina. Vincent Tillow. Nate Tisdale. Lauren Tan.
Brooklyn Torres. Chloe Trotter. Keegan Turk. Daniel Turner Hansen. Elijah Utek. Kaiser Utek. Hannah Vick. Joseph Villa. Narita Villa. Jade Vogel. Quentin Wagman. Brandon Walsh. Maya Warden. Haley Washtak. Jake Weber. Jack Webster. Carl Weidler. James Westover. Peyton Wheatsky. Kayla Wilson. Ian Winter. Nicholas Wood. Xavier Junk. Brandon Zaz. Makaden Zambruski. Zora Ziegler.
That's pretty fancy. Graduates, please stand. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the left. You are now officially 2022 graduates of Beaver Dam High School, and to honor this moment, please join the BDHS choir with singing of the Alma Mater. I would like to thank all of you for coming. We ask that you stay in your seats while our graduates continue with the recessional. You can join your graduates in the commons or outside of the school. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2022!
Daryl and Brenda Shanefield of Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly would like to say a big congratulations to all area graduates. Good luck in the future and congratulations on a job well done. And remember, if you're planning a big graduation get-together, don't forget about the Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly almost world-famous brats. In the deli, tons of side salads and entrees that everyone loves. Award-winning cakes from the bakery, and fresh-cut fruit is always tasty and ready to dish up. Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly. Better prices, better service, better go.
K&L Services congratulates the Beaver Dam High School graduating class of 2022. K&L Services, a paper dimensions company, is your local leader in paper converting. If you're looking to begin your career, K&L Services has immediate full-time openings, offering a generous starting wage and benefits package. Stop in or visit K&L Services career page online at klservicesinc.com to apply. Congratulations to the 2022 seniors from K&L Services in Beaver Dam.
Congratulations, Beaver Dam High School class of 2022 from Newman Pools. You've worked hard for 4 years, you've persevered during difficult times, and now you're rewarded. High school has prepared you for the journey you begin now that you've graduated, and start down your individual paths to a bright future. All the best to the senior class of Beaver Dam High School from Newman Pools.
Old Hickory Golf Club knows that success and achievement comes from patience, focus, and knowing how to use a wedge. The team at Old Hickory congratulates the Beaver Dam High School graduating class of 2022. Take your grad and celebrate with Old Hickory, where Sunday afternoons are dedicated to families. 18 picturesque holes of championship golf, leagues, lessons, a gorgeous banquet space, relaxing outdoor patio, dinner service, and catering options. Follow on Facebook and learn more at oldhickorygolfclub.com.
The Beaver Dam Unified School District congratulates the class of 2022, honoring and celebrating all graduates. The class of 2022 exudes a level of fortitude and talent we can all be very proud of. Our Beaver Dam Unified School District is fortunate to have worked with and have gotten to know the students of this class, and we know there is much to celebrate. We hope many will return to our community to share their skills and passion. Success and happiness to our 2022 graduates in their future endeavors. The BD fam wishes you all the very best. Go Beavers!
This has been the Beaver Dam High School class of 2022 graduation, brought to you by Beaver Dam Piggly Wiggly, Beaver Dam Unified School District, K&L Services, Newman Pools, and Old Hickory Golf Course.